Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the hot topic regarding PlayStation and the price increase towards PlayStation Plus, and why I think this is definitely a bad move on Sony's part, but also at the same time how it's not that big of a deal. So for starters, let's go ahead and start with a bit of a history lesson, starting with the beginning price of the PS Plus, which back in 2010 was $50, and at the time this was around the PS3 era, they didn't really charge this for playing multiplayer. Multiplayer was completely free. This was more just to get free games, discounts, and cloud save. Nothing too exponential. It wasn't until 6 years later, I believe around the PS4 era, they raised it by $10 and then give it another, let me see, that was 2016, we're on 2023. 7 years later, they're now charging $80 for the year for the basic thing. Only difference now is now we have extra and premium, where extra was around $99, basically $100 for the year. Now it's going to be $135 for the year. Premium, which in my opinion, I'll go into this premium later on, but it's $120. It's now going to be $160. And then for this next part, we're going to go ahead and see if the basic tier of PlayStation Plus. Again, currently right now it's $60, but it's going to go up by $20 to $80. If it's a good deal. And to do that, we're going to go start from the beginning of the year and start listing the games we got, starting with January, where we got Axiom Verge 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Fallout 76, and then in February, we got Destiny 2, but the Beyond Light expansion, Evil Dead the Game, Ollie Ollie World, and Mafia the Definitive Edition. In March, we got Battlefield 2042, Code Vein, Minecraft Dungeons. In April, we got Meet Your Maker, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Tales of Iron. In May, we got Chivalry 2, Grid Legends, and The Descenders. In June, we got Jurassic World Evolution 2, NBA 2K23, Trek to Yomi, and lastly, or not yet, July, we got Alan Wake Remastered, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Endling Extinction is Forever. And as of this video, we're in August, where we have gotten Saints Row, Black Desert, and Generation Zero. And let's go ahead and severely discount these games for being old at being $5 each. If we add the value of the 25 games we've gotten so far for this year, we're already at 125. Keep in mind, most of us have paid $60. We're probably topped up for the year, or in this case, by September, we're going to be paying the new $80 one. Basically, if you're one of those people that's open to try new games, then you shouldn't worry. And basically, it just depends on how much you value each game, because everyone's different. I'm basically trying to be as generous and at the same time critical with the games they give us, but at the same time, most of the better games end up being AAA ones or exclusives that we know we won't see for a good while. But pretty much for basic, we have actually gotten our money's worth. Again, I'm being kind of critical charging each game for $5 when some go for more or less, but $5, and we still have October, November, and December to go. I would say, if you're someone that only plays online, then I would just stick to this one. And again, I'm going to go to alternatives if you're not into that for later in the video. As for extra and premium, while I could go into those, I don't really count them as it's more of a situational and varies from person to person, only because any game they add on there at any point, give it months from now or anything, can be pulled. So I could easily say, oh, this game's here and it's a good deal. Like right now, I think it's Sea of Stars or Stray. I'm pretty sure Stray's gone now, but you see what I mean, though, how some games that are worth it to be on extra might not be there as of this video or in the future in the video. So it could really make this really outdated really quick, because extra and premium, premium as well, I would say, in my honest opinion, do not get premium. It's honestly not worth it. I've been holding on to it only because they got me with the whole PS1 classics and everything, or PS1, PS2, PS3 classics, and I have not seen anything good. I'm holding on to the hope that they'll add Dino Crisis, but to be honest, I'm the kind of person who kind of goes once, like Spider-Man, Electro's Revenge, or certain games that we haven't seen in a good while, like maybe the original Gran Turismo. Basically, games that I know are more popular than whatever they're giving us now, but they're charging a lot. And to be honest, since in the 9 months now since I've had PS Plus Premium, the only games I played on it was just Twisted Metal. So That alone should tell you, if anything, stick to basic if you just want the free games and play multiplayer. But after that, it gets iffy if you want extra or premium, but do not go premium. And then let's go ahead and talk about alternatives, because I know some of you are really, really angry about this change, and I can understand that. The fact that they haven't really provided much with this service and they're bumping it up by 20, I can understand why many of you are jumping ship, and that's totally understandable. The thing is, you can always speak with your wallets and not continue to support this. No one's forcing you to be a PlayStation only player, only yourself. And at this point, if you want to basically have gaming as a hobby and at the same time want to save money, realistically, you're better off going to the Xbox, with either the Series S or X. It doesn't matter. Because you've seen, basically, you pay what? I think it's like $15, $17. I don't know the price for Ultimate or whatever, but they do supply day one games and everything, and they do shuffle out. And from what I've seen, most of the time, anything first party from Xbox is on there compared to most other games. But again, with them acquiring Microsoft and Blizzard, I can really see that being more, what's it called, more money saving for the consumer, for people that love to game. So same with and then also there's the Switch, but that's the thing, no one's forcing you to stay here. You can either find alternatives where you can go to CD Keys, find cheap codes, and just stock up before this change goes through, or before the change goes through, just top it now if you can. No one's telling you to, but that's also an option. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is entirely your decision, and one that only you can make. And again, this price, if it does irk you and you don't want to support Sony, nothing's stopping you from just selling the console now, putting that towards an Xbox, and then getting the Game Pass. It'll probably help you in the long run. I'm only sticking around just for the exclusives, and because I'm just more tied to PlayStation. I just had bad experiences with Xbox, and that was back in the 360, and that's only the reason. Maybe one day I'll get over that and start getting an Xbox Series X, but for now it's only PlayStation for me. And lastly, let's talk about what I think would make it, probably help to make this worth it, or better yet, make it more consumer friendly. And the most common one I've seen, and I agree with, is make a cheap online only option. And what I mean is, how they're charging us 60 to 80 now, and most of the time it's just people that only want to play online. They don't care about the PS Plus games. They should make a $20 or even maybe up to $30 tier, knowing PlayStation, that's only for playing online and cloud saves, and make that like for the whole year, because that alone would basically even get low people, because there are people that don't want to pay month to month with PlayStation Plus because they feel it's not worth it. But if they see a $20 to $30 a year only for online, I can see, because right now Warzone, Fortnite, and some other games are really popular, but a lot of them do require PS Plus for whatever reason. And yeah, to be honest, a $20 a year just for online would really help them out. As for basic, it's fine as it is, but I'm thinking $20 jump is too much. If they really want to test the waters, they're better off increasing it from 60 to 65 or 70. But the fact that they're gunning it for 80 is pushing it too much, because although it is called essential, the value of it varies from person to person, and a huge majority are against this price increase when they haven't done much to back up why they're doing it. Maybe they might with the next state of play, but I don't know for sure. Extra, it's fine as it is. It's fine as it is, but again, that one's going up by $35. That's the only issue with premium. And then, premium, that one alone should have just stayed the same price, or at least, I don't know. Here's the thing, and that's what bugs me too. Maybe they should have done a $5 increase for the essential, a $10 increase for extra, and a $15 one for premium. The fact that they're gunning it where it's going from 10, 35 to 60. Yeah, the higher it goes, the less likely people are going to want to support that and even want to sign up for it. I know Sony's a business, but at the same time, a business can't exist without customers, and if they piss them off by shooting the price up without anything to make the cost warrant, it's just going to hurt them in the long run. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to get my thoughts up, and basically to wrap it up, I know the PS Plus price increase is bad. Is it a big deal to me? Not yet. I was lucky enough to be covered for the year, but there's a good chance. I'm just hoping that this is what's going to happen. Maybe they are just testing it by increasing the costs, and if the backlash is back enough, they might either go back on it or not increase it so dramatically, Otherwise, and this is the funny part too, regarding my passing of alternatives, if they don't, if they don't revert this and it becomes a permanent thing, I might just jump ship. Like, I know I love my PlayStation, and there's a lot of exclusives I do want to play on it, but to be honest, these exclusives aren't worth waiting for, and at the same time having a subscription service that's worth 3 times their existence. I do play online games more than I do, and most of them are third-party games. They're not even exclusives. So and some of these games are on Xbox Game Pass. So like I said, I'm on a ticking time clock here with PlayStation. If they are serious and they don't revert on this, then I'll stay. But if they don't, and it's time for me, I might make the tough decision and just jump ship and, similar to how I said, sell my PlayStation, get an Xbox Series S and X, or more or less a Series X, because, it looks better for gaming, But yeah, if they don't fix it, then yeah, I'm jumping ship and, not looking back. Again, that's my own decision. Nothing's forcing me to have brand loyalty. At the end of the day, this is just a gaming hobby for me, and if my hobby starts to get more expensive with everything going up in price, I have to make the tough calls of basically ditching one brand and supporting another one because they're going to be more consumer friendly. Anyways, that's what I think about this whole PS Plus situation. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, and that's all I gotta say. Be sure to subscribe. I do try to upload daily, and also I do go live on YouTube now, believe it or not. And yeah, I'll be sure to leave a Kratos Agape link in my description that leads to all my other socials. I'm also affiliated with W Energy, so I'll be sure to leave a link to that, or I think it's in my About Me section as well if you want to get 10% off on your next energy drink purchase. And yeah, also regarding that About Me section, yeah, every other social media if you want to reach out to me is on there as well. And yeah, that's everything I gotta say. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, again, I mentioned that again, leave a like and comment, and yeah, until next time, I'll see you all later.